Morning, everybody. Eddie Cool here with Living Life I Am Ministries. It is 10/20/2018. Giving you a feed from Pelican Bay, Texas. What I want to talk to you today about is respect. RESPECT. And that's what it means to me. And what I want to do is break it down a little bit today and give you some insights on it, because I learned the more I respect the Lord, the more blessings I get from him, the more understanding, the more the doors are opened up, and it's just so much more better now when I'm respecting the Lord of who he is, his character. He's just the all. He says, I am the I am. Man, can't beat that one. When I respect the Lord today, when I have a relationship with him, it's just like a father and a son. The father's wanting to give the son everything, and because he's wanting you to have an inheritance, But let's look at the word respect. It's a verb. It's an action word, okay? And here's some definitions that come out of the dictionary. To consider deserving of high regards. To consider deserving of high regards. That means putting somebody up or that you respect. You have a thing for that is you just can't describe it. They're actually the ones giving you something, okay, and having a respect for what they give you, and to refrain from interfering with. Okay, when there's something going on and you don't want to go and put your 2 cents worth in, okay, when you respect their rights of being a human being, respect what they're doing. Yes, give them guidance and stuff. That's respect too. It's trying to help them. The word help, H-E-L-P, is his enjoyment loving people. That's respect. When I have respect as being a human and sitting here doing these videos with y'all, I have respect because what I'm doing is I'm trying to help you, okay? And to have reference to, did you realize in the Scrabble dictionary, the word RE, okay, words that start with the word RE, is 1,411 words that start with RE. Respect, that means to come back around and do something again, And what I want to do is give you a quick insight. If you play this game with your friends and family, this is so cool to play. Me and Debbie did it a couple times. I did it at church with people. I did it in all my meetings and stuff. But take the word RE. Think of it without using a dictionary or anything like that. Write down all the words that you can think of that starts with RE. And the Scrabble dictionary, like I said, is 1,411 of them in there, okay? Now, my word for respect, okay? See if I can get this zeroed in here for you. Respect. Okay. Rejecting evil with spiritual principles, entering Christ's truth. Jesus only says he speaks the truth. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Nobody comes to him but, except through him, through the Father, So it's rejecting evil, spiritual principles, and entering Christ's truth, When you give respect like that, what's one of the first big things that's in the Bible that tells us, okay? And it's called the Golden Rule. In Matthew 7:12, okay? I'm going to read directly from it, okay? Do to others whatever you would like them to do to you. This is the essential of all that is taught in the laws and the prophets. This right here is the base. This right here is the root. This right here is when you can start understanding the word respect and respecting others. This is the root. This is what is taught, okay? And they wouldn't have no laws if everybody respected everybody. You wouldn't trespass. You wouldn't covenant. You wouldn't have all this what other people want. If you respect what God gives you daily, take it in and have respect and give him thanks for it. That's what makes it so powerful. So the Golden Rule, doing to others whatever you would like them to do to you. This is essential. That's talking all the laws and the prophets, okay? There's a little song I want to play right now. And this is a respect song from the classrooms, okay? We all need this right now because we need to start all over again and learn about respect. But this is a cute little song. I'm just going to play just a few seconds up, well, a minute or so of it. But listen up. going their own way,
in the way that they look and the things that they say. So let's all get along
on this wonderful day. Amen.
If you show respect to your neighbors, they will give it back
as a favor.
Let's all get
along on this wonderful day. So let's all get along on this wonderful day. When we can start getting together and doing things, don't everything get along better and everything works together? You know, you got to build a house. You got two guys saying they can do this better and then the other one says they can do this better. But, you know, there's turmoil in there. That's when the devil can come in there and take away your respect for others. And the job don't get done as well or as quick. It's insufficient, okay? So let's get along. Do unto others, you'd have them do unto you, okay? Other words that shows respects. When we can humble ourselves, when we can look at each other and see that we're on the same playing field, that makes it so much better, okay? Saying thank you to for somebody that helps you, okay? Say thank you for doing this. Thank you for doing that. And other ways we do it is understanding we all bleed the same. We're on the same playing field right here, okay, people? Nobody is better than nobody. God created us all the same right here. It depends on what we have inside of us that works. Just by saying yes, sir, yes, ma'am, that's a respect. You show respect for your bosses. Now, here's one of the biggest ones I believe is in here. It's worshiping the Lord. Giving him respect for what he does. He gives us the air we breathe and everything like that. And we can worship and give God the glory that he is, understanding that his love is overwhelming. God's love overwhelming, restoring you, respecting you. God's love overwhelming, respecting you for who you are, okay? That's a new one that I just put in there. Pray without ceasing. That is respect. That's just showing the Lord and giving him time that he is. Learning who he is. That's respect, okay? So, you know, the Bible, basic instruction before learning every day, people. Learn about who God is, respecting, you know, the fear of the Lord. You know, fear who he is because of what he can do, but also love him for what he has did for you. That is respect. Okay, so here's a couple Bible verses, okay? Here's the word of the Lord. Each of you must respect your mother, Leviticus 19:3. Show respect for the elderly, Leviticus 19:32, man. Give them respect. They done been around for a little while, you know, and their time is coming sooner, so respect them a little bit. Understand their wisdom. Grab some wisdom off of them. When you respect somebody, there's a communication that opens up there. It takes and knocks down the borders, the walls that is in there, and there's lines of communication. So that your daily life, you may win the respect of others, you know. That's one thing with me and my kids and stuff, you know. I always tell them, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, and stuff like that. And I had to do my grandfather like that unless he's going to show me some respect, you know. Back my head's flat because he hit me so hard, you know. But he did it in a loving way, believe me, okay. Show proper respect to everybody. This is 1 Peter 2:17. And in 1 Peter 3:16, but do this with gentleness and respect. Okay, gentleness and respect, they go together like this. That means that you're letting your guard down. You're not showing that you're being better than it. Who prospers from respect? You know? Everybody does. Everybody prospers from respect. When I respect Debbie, every day when I come in, honey, can I help you out? Because you know what? She respects me. She helps me with keeping my clothes clean, the house clean, doing the food, everything like that. So we're a team. We're respecting each other. We can accomplish a whole lot more. What happens there when all the turmoil's out there? We can grow in love. Love has time to take root, you know? It gets so much better. When I give God respect, time, communication, talking to him, you know, that he shows me, he reveals things to me. It's just, man, it just gets so much better. Let's see. Whenever I get Jesus respect and knowing who he is, he makes my yoke lighter. You know, I'm carrying around all this burden of carrying around all this burden of the world right here. But when I understand and doing the things of Jesus, He is lightening that yoke that I have. Yes, I want to have turmoils. I want to have things come at me every day, but I can deal with it now because I respect him, and I'm taking the things that he's taught me into respecting that. Whenever I get, let's see, the most important respect you ought to have is Jesus went and says this is when one who lays his life down for a friend. Man, when you can get out there and you can do something for a friend, that's great. But when Jesus went to the cross, he is your friend. He went and did the ultimate sacrifice so we can have all this stuff erased. So respect that, people. You know, respect that, okay? Got one more song here I want you to hear on here, and it's pretty cool. Before I do that, remember, respect. Rejecting evil with spiritual principles. With spiritual principles, your spirit will start coming alive, entering Christ's truth. He is the way, the truth, and the life, people. Okay, here's a song. It's Matt Redman, 10,000 Reasons. Bless the Lord. 10,000 reasons worth of respect right here, okay, people? And I'm going to play this for a second, and here we go. Awesome song, awesome song. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. I worship his holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. I worship your holy name. I worship your holy name, God. And I respect you, God, for all that you done did for me and Debbie and everything. Our property just increased by double this past week because of what I'm seeking ye first the kingdom of heaven, and the blessings are being bestowed onto us. You know, it's just so good, people. Respect the Lord. One thing right here, if you look in the Bible study dictionary, if you have the word respect right here, okay, the one above it is resist. So when you can resist the temptations of this world, you can resist the devil, you can resist all of the wants that you have, okay, and the word on the other side of that right there is rest. Jesus will give you rest. That is respect, when you can have rest from Jesus, okay? Love each and every one of you. Y'all have a blessed day. But have a good time here today. Take these words and share it with a friend. Share this with a friend and give me some comment on it, okay? I love to hear from y'all, people. Love each and every one of you. Debbie Jean Cool does. Remember, God's greatest desire is to be your God. Respect him. Love y'all. Bye.